अस्सलामुअलैकुम, मेरा नाम बतूल है और मैं आज ब्राइट पाकिस्तान की तरफ से पाकिस्तान के वेल नोन कंसल्टेंसी फॉर्म में मौजूद हूँ। हमारा आज का टॉपिक है पाकिस्तान में एनर्जी क्राइसिस के बारे में, जिसकी वजह से पाकिस्तान को बहुत मुश्किलात का सामना करना पड़ रहा है। आइए हम यहाँ के इंजीनियर से रब्ता करते हैं और उनसे जानते हैं कि एनर्जी क्राइसिस की वजूहात क्या हैं और हम इन पर काबू पाने के लिए किस तरह के इक़दाम ले सकते हैं। My name is Hydropower and we are here in a well-known consultancy firm of Pakistan from Bright Pakistan. Today we have Mr. Kelvin with us. We will discuss about the energy crisis in Pakistan and its cause and remedial measures with him. On a short note, in his introduction, I would like to add that he is working in a hydropower sector in Pakistan and he has vast experience in energy sector. Hello, Mr. Kelvin, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, so can you please tell me about the energy crisis in Pakistan as you are working on a hydropower project?
Certainly, yeah, thanks for having me. I think the energy crisis in Pakistan is driven by the gap between the supply of energy and the demand of energy. So there's a very high demand of energy because of the large population in Pakistan, as well as the type of weather and climate conditions that occur through a range of a year, and this puts a lot of stress on the supply systems.
Okay, so what's your experience on a hydropower project? You might have some colleagues who talk about the energy crisis in Pakistan. Do you have any stance of them or any opinion which you can tell about Pakistan?
I think that in Pakistan, one of the things that I observe so far is there is a lot of opportunity outside of supply and demand to simply be efficient with the use of what is there. Dealing with an energy crisis can be dealt with through increasing supply, but at the same time you can help it by reducing demand. And reducing demand can be as simple as being conscious about our habits as people. Do you turn off the lights in a room when you leave? Do you turn off the fan when you leave to go somewhere? It's small things which might seem insignificant, but when you add it up over a large number of people and over time can create a very big impact on improving this type of crisis.
Okay, thank you. And what kind of more remedial measures we can take about it?
In this day and age, I think an emphasis has to be placed on renewable sources of electricity. Outside of demand reduction, dealing with the supply side, a lot more focus needs to go into how sustainable is the supply that we currently have and what we are planning for the future. I think this is critical, from hydro schemes to wind schemes to solar schemes. There's a lot of sunshine in Pakistan. So there's a lot of opportunities, I think, to be creative and think outside of the box, towards bridging this gap.
Okay, thank you. And what do you say about the solar? You are talking about that we can move towards solar energy. So, do you have any experience of how it can be efficient in saving our energy prices?
Yes, large-scale solar plants are being carried out in many parts of the world already, and even within Pakistan, you have some interesting projects that are already in the pipeline, I believe. Solar as a renewable source is very useful, especially in areas where you have high intensity of sunshine. At night, obviously, you have lower generation, so solar presents an opportunity to address the inherent variability of demand and supply, because during the day when you have a lot of sunshine, you can count on solar, especially during certain parts of the year, to meet demand that's above the baseline. So I think there's definitely room and there's blueprints of what is being done in other parts of the world as well, which can definitely be adapted to Pakistan.
Okay, and you talk about the renewable energy source. So do you know anything about non-renewable energy sources which are nowadays complying in Pakistan?
I believe a large amount of the current supply in Pakistan does come from non-renewable sources, but this is not unique to Pakistan, though. This is happening in many parts of the world and globally because of climate change and a push to reduce carbon emissions. We are all under pressure to reduce our reliance on these kind of sources. So I believe Pakistan is in the same boat as many countries in making a push to change this balance from being dominated by non-renewable sources to increase the supply from renewable energy sources.
Thank you very much.